Hello dear students. So in this wonderful session, I will be discussing one of the most asked question. So many students keep asking me, sir, I have done BTech, I will be doing MTech, or I have done MTech. What are the job profiles? What are the industries that I can work in? Okay, I am not talking the name, I am not saying the company name, but in what industries, in what domain we can work on. So this is the most sought question, this is the most asked question that student ask me. So I am coming to you with this session to answer this question. Okay, so in this session I will be discussing about the top 10 job profiles for mechanical engineers. Okay, chalo. Now, okay guys, few announcements. Okay, because this is how we communicate right with you. So ESE UPSC ESE 2023 mains results are out, and if you are qualified and if you want to prepare for interviews, mock interviews, then BYJU'S expert team will guide you step by step. Okay, you just have to do fill up the form, share your results, and contact BYJU'S exam prep counselor. Okay, so the link is given in description. Now guys, on join the app, BYJU'S exam prep app, because we keep doing so many wonderful activities, we keep doing workshops, we keep doing scholarship tests, we keep doing free app classes. Okay, so join BYJU'S exam prep app. How can you download that? Just I'll tell you. So guys, you see in YouTube we cannot do much because I mean the functionality is limited, but on app we have come up with so many functions. We have quizzes, we have mock tests, we have leaderboards. Okay, so download BYJU'S exam prep app. How can you download? You can download it by scanning this QR code or by clicking on this link as well. You can directly scan QR code, okay, with any app, that is a Google Lens as well, or any scanning app. You can download, scan this QR code and download the app. Now in the upcoming weeks, these are the sessions that I am coming up with. So this last week I was focusing on power plant. Now the next week I will be focusing on IC engine, and after that I will be focusing on refrigeration. Okay, so guys, this is a wonderful opportunity for you. Join these classes if you want a quick revision. If you want a, because of course we cannot cover everything in 1 hour or half an hour. Okay, around 45 minutes classes we take. So if you have already done these things to some extent, or you have some idea, then it is a wonderful class for you to revise and then practice. Okay, so one is theory session, this is theory session, this is practice session, then this is theory session, this is practice session for auto and diesel cycle, the most important topics in IC engine. After that, next week we will move on to refrigeration and air conditioning, then we will again go to basics. Okay, so download the app by using this QR code. Scan this QR code and download the app as quickly as possible. Okay, ASAP. Now, and guys, if you are someone who is at the very beginning or in the very early state of your preparation, okay, so you need a structured guidance. You need a strategy for how to prepare for GATE. Complete strategy. If people have studied something already, they have prepared for GATE, then free app classes are more than enough. But if you are in the early stage of your preparation, or you are thinking of preparing for GATE 2024 or ESE 2024, then what can you do? Join Vision GATE 2024. It is already live. We are coming up with new batches as well. Okay, so in this Vision GATE 2024, we have live classes. You will have access to recorded lectures. You will get study materials. Regular practice quizzes will be there. And mock test. Mock test is very important, guys. I have already covered this in one of my YouTube sessions, that it is one of the 5 steps that you need to take. At least 8 to 10 mock tests you need to take before GATE exam. It will simulate your mind according to exam conditions. Okay, so download the app quickly and see all the information you can get there. You can book your counseling sessions as well, or you can call this number. Okay, chalo. And And guys, so many wonderful activities I keep doing on Telegram. I am coming up with new challenge today itself on Telegram group, my Telegram group. So this is branch wise Telegram group, and you can scan this. So all the faculties, all the BYJU'S expert faculties are there. You can connect with them, and more than that, you can connect with these 4,000 people who have the same goal as you. They are also preparing for GATE 2024, ESE 2024. So if you become this community, so you can all grow together. You can share your knowledge. You can ask questions from other students. You can ask questions from us. Okay. So join this community, guys. Join this BYJU'S exam prep app. And more importantly, join this group. You can directly connect with me using this group. And now it has almost 1,000 members. Okay. So members are growing on daily basis. Members are growing on daily basis. Why? Because they are getting quality in the group. They are meeting new people. They are basically connecting with people. They are sharing their doubts. They are sharing their knowledge. And today only I will be coming up with a very new challenge for you. So if you are watching it today on 25th of August, then very good. Even if you are watching it later, join it, because I will be coming up with new challenges. I keep updating my schedule here. I keep updating my sessions here. Okay, I keep updating my notes here, my PDFs here. So guys, quickly scan this QR code, join this Telegram group quickly without delaying. This is the first thing you need to do. Okay, chalo. And guys, regularly we keep coming up with scholarship test and workshop. So workshop is basically to guide you how to prepare. Okay, what should be the structured strategy, what we follow in our live classes. And scholarship test is for the people who have financial constraint and cannot join a batch, paid batch basically. Free classes are also there for you. Okay, so if you want if you are in the early stage of your preparation, or if you are just starting, go for the scholarship test, which will be on 27th of August. Okay, 27th of August. Today is 26th basically. Okay, I am just chalo. So 26th, yani ki tomorrow it will be, you will have this test. Okay, chalo. And the description and the link to join this you will get in the description of this video. Again guys, if you just download the app, you see, download this app using this QR code, and you will get anyway all the information. If you are already on the app, all this information you are already getting. Okay, so we do not need to tell you. These are all information for the people who are not on the app. Okay, so if you are on the app, you are already one step ahead, because you get information about our classes, schedules. Okay, everything you can get from there. You can also download our notes from there. Okay, chalo. Coming to my brief introduction, I have 6+ years of teaching experience, guys. I have done my MTech from IIT Kharagpur. I have done my MSc from Politecnico di Milano. 3.5 years of industry and research experience I have, and research publications, national as well as international. The area of expertise that I have is basic and applied thermodynamics and heat transfer. Now let's come to the topic. Which is 10 most important question. What you, okay, theek hai, you are doing BTech, what after BTech? You are doing MTech, what after MTech? You are doing GATE, what after MTech? Okay, so these are the profiles that are going to help you, give you a clear path. What type of roles can you target during your BTech, after your BTech, or after your MTech? Okay, chalo, let's come to the topic. So basically, mechanical engineering domain is always on the peak. Okay, so if some other branch, for example CSIT, they are going on peak, does not mean that mechanical is going down. Although people are getting less and less attention because the curriculum is not updated. So if you keep yourself updated, if you keep yourself well versed with the topics, with the softwares, with the job profiles, then nobody can take your job. You will get, even if you are in mechanical, civil, any branch, you will definitely get a job if you are updated with the job market. This is very important. So you need to get the market updates, the job updates, the job profile updates, and that's why we keep bringing up these sessions. Okay, so we will be talking about softwares, we will be talking about skills that you will need to grow into a particular job profile. Okay, and now as we are leaning towards more technology, more solutions, more automations, so mechanical engineering jobs will be growing further. Okay, now you are saying, sir, mechanical engineering students are not there, because guys, they're working on the old curriculum. You need to update according to new curriculum. You need to learn new softwares. Abhi tak in the colleges they have not updated the curriculum. The market needs is different than what we are teaching in the colleges. Okay, so even if you are a mechanical engineer, but if you are scared that will I get a job, what kind of job I will get, so basically my simple answer to it is keep information about the job profiles and the job trends and the market. What are the software they are using, what are the analysis, what are the problems they are working on, what information from your mechanical engineering domain can help you solve their problem, and target that problem. You can directly apply to that company. If you solve a problem that is happening at this point of time in the industry, okay, even if you will not get successful, but at least you get to know about that particular industry. For example, automobile industry, solve a problem that is happening here, electric vehicles, thermal management, batteries, hydrogen technology. So do some analysis on these topics and directly apply to a company that is working in automobile industry. So this is the information that I am going to give you. Okay, so the 10 job profiles, top 10 job profiles are automotive engineer, first one. I mean, it's not chronologically arranged, so it's not that automotive is on the top. Okay, so they are just arranged, but these are top 10 profiles. Automotive engineers, aerospace, HVAC, heating, ventilation and cooling engineer, energy engineer, again very highly demanded, robotics engineer, biomedical engineer, naval engineer or architect, manufacturing engineer, process and thermal system engineer. So let's take a look on each and every one of them and what is the market demand. The first one, when we talk about job description of automotive engineers, then you can see here that they are responsible for designing and manufacturing and also of quality control of automobiles. Not specifically your IC. Look, IC engine is dying. Internal combustion engine is dying. Now the next phase will be electric vehicles. Then will be hydrogen vehicles. And then will be something else. But the outside body will remain same, isn't it? Even if it is hydrogen, petrol will be replaced by hydrogen, or that tank, your fuel tank will be replaced by electrical battery. The concept will remain same. Okay, so to be an automotive engineer, you need to know what is going on in market. You will be responsible for designing, manufacturing and quality control of automobiles, and that they met the safety and efficiency standards. What do you need? You of course need some knowledge in aerodynamics. Okay, engine systems, automotive materials, CAD design and simulation softwares, CFD, NSYS, these things you need to know. Okay, approximate salary of freshers or 1 to 2 years of experience varies between 3 to 10 lakhs per annum. And automotive market is growing, guys. It is growing. You see, 30 years back, sometimes we have only one car in our houses, right? Now we have 4 cars in our house, in our homes. Everyone has a car. If there are 4 members in the family, everyone would have a car. Earlier, when we used to come to at age 25, 30, then we used to buy a car. Now an 18-year-old guy has a car. So this industry is growing. This industry is growing. Okay, and it is expected to grow significantly, and therefore we would be requiring automotive engineers. And India is aiming to become the world 3rd largest automotive market in terms of volume by 2026. So high demand, guys. The next is aerospace engineers. So these basically deals with space industry, spacecraft, aircrafts. Okay, so these engineers deal with space industry. Okay, now what do you need? Again, aerodynamics. So if you have knowledge of fluid mechanics, then you can enter into aerodynamics. So basically the core subject is fluid mechanics. Okay, from there you will, and even heat transfer, thermodynamics, fluid mechanics and heat transfer. Combined knowledge you would require to gain some understanding in aerodynamics. Okay, propulsion systems. So what? Thermal energy, thermal engineering, whatever you read in thermodynamics will be used here. Structural analysis, your strength of material, material science, machine design. Okay, CAD, of course, CAD you already study CAD, and simulation softwares. So this, if it is not in their curriculum, you need to study separately. ANSYS, MATLAB, okay, CFD, you need to learn separately. Okay, the salary ranges from 6 to 20 lakhs per annum. Again, for freshers and 1 to 2 years of experience. It will depend. If you have higher experience, it will increase further. Okay. Now, India, as you know, yesterday, 2 days back only, India has achieved one more milestone in the space travel. Yes. So this satellite industry, space industry is growing, and India is on the forefront of it. So these aerospace engineers demand is going to increase in India. And if you see that the aerospace sector is expected to grow at the rate of 20% annually, and a lot of research and development is going to happen in this industry. Okay. Now next is HVAC, heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Very huge demand for this, because we are working on energy efficiency now. So heating systems in your homes, in your buildings, AC systems in your homes, buildings, ventilation systems is dealt by HVAC engineers. What do you need? Thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, heat transfer, system design, and electrical systems also you would need, because you have to integrate with electrical systems. Salary ranges from 3 to 8 lakhs for freshers and 1 to 2 years of experience. And as you see, urbanization is happening, industrialization is happening. More and more buildings are coming up. Residential buildings are coming up, commercial buildings are coming up. So now, you know, personal AC, personal heating systems will not be used that much. In fact, centralized air conditioning will be used more, and you would need a HVAC engineer in every building to handle that if something goes wrong. Okay, and the HVAC market is expected to grow at the compound annual growth rate of 7% in the next 5 years. Okay, energy engineer, again guys, very demanding, very demanding. So as you know, we say that, you know, CO2 is increasing global warming. We see energy is declining. So basically now there is a demand of energy optimization and coming up with energy efficient methods to convert energy. We know energy only convert, right? We cannot produce energy. We cannot generate energy. It can only be converted from one form to another. How to do it in the most efficient way with minimum losses is the role of energy engineer. What do you need? Renewable energy systems, solar energy, wind energy systems, tidal energy systems. Solar energy and wind energy is the most common. Okay, and you should know concept of thermodynamics and energy storage technologies. So whenever you are using unconventional methods, you have to use, for example, solar energy, wind energy, you have to always integrate it with energy storage systems. Okay, salary range 5 to 15 lakhs, 5 to 15 lakhs. Now we are pushing renewable energy time to time. Very hard push we are doing, because due to global warming, the temperature of the planet is increasing, and we have to basically at least slow down the increase in temperature. Okay, so the demand of engineers, especially energy engineers, and engineers that can work with non-conventional energy, except that coal, oil, they should not use. More demand will be of unconventional like solar, wind, or these type of sources. So it will be required. Now, renewable energy sector in India is set to become the largest contributor to national electricity mix by 2040. So what we are trying to do is that right now we are using a mixture of conventional and unconventional. Some energy you take from coal power plant or thermal power plant, some you take from renewable. But we need to increase the proportion of unconventional energy and decrease the proportion of conventional energy in the mix. Okay. Next is robotics engineer. So as the automation is in demand, we are trying to automate our systems. We are trying to automate very menial jobs, small jobs, regular jobs, repeated jobs. So you would need a robotics engineer. Okay. So test robot and automated systems for various applications. What do you need? Of course, there will be some programming you will require. AI and machine learning also would require. Some theory of machine concept you would require because links. Okay. So these things you would be required in systems design. Now the salary range varies from 4 to 12 lakhs per annum for freshers and 1 to 2 years of experience. And we are increasing automation in manufacturing sector because so many repeated tasks are there. Healthcare, packaging, we are increasing automation and we require robotics engineer. And robotics market in India between 2020 to 2025 is expected to grow with compound annual growth rate of 13.3%. So guys, see, very huge demands are there for these profiles and they are going to grow. Next is biomedical engineers. So basically designing of medical instruments or softwares. Okay. And again, you need mechanical engineers for this. Okay. So anatomy, material science, because when we talk about human health, we cannot use all the materials. Our material choices must be restricted with the materials that our health can adapt. Okay. So system design and bioinformatics. The salary range ranges from 3 to 9 lakhs. And as you see that healthcare sector is on the boom and it is a sector that can never go to good. I mean, it can never decline. It will always be in the rise, seeing the health issues that we see in our, around us right now. And we are coming up with more sophisticated solutions for healthcare. And that is why you would require a biomedical engineer working with doctors, nurses, and asking what is your demand, what are solutions that you need in your industry, and then biomedical engineers will be designing those solutions. Okay. And the medical device market is going to be grow to 50 billion USD, 50 billion in 2025. Okay, by 2025. Next is naval architect or engineer. So these basically deals with marine vessels. Okay, here very strong understanding of fluid mechanics is required because you will be working underwater or over water, but basically you will be working systems that will require some fluid dynamics. Okay, so fluid mechanics concept are very much required. Fluid mechanics, even thermal concept, heat transfer and thermal concepts. Okay, and marine propulsion. So basically propulsion systems is what? Thermal engineering, thermodynamics. Structured is what? Your strength of material, your machine design, your engineering mechanics, all the basis comes from this. Salary range varies from 5 to 18 lakhs. And job trend is, again, we are working on marine vessels because basically these are big vessels. Air industry is very costly, but sea industry is very cheap for export, for import, even for other like transport purposes. Sea industry is much cheaper than aerospace industry. There is a growing demand for naval engineers or architect. And the shipbuilding industry in India is expected to grow at a CAGR of 10% in the next decade. Okay. Next is very common but is still growing, manufacturing engineers. So basically design, optimize manufacturing processes. How to reduce your slack time. Okay. How to make more efficient processes. How to manage supply chain as well. Okay. So you will require concept of CAD CAM and your industrial engineering, lean manufacturing, Six Sigma and quality control. Salary range for freshers and 1 to 2 years of experience is 3 to 8 lakhs per annum. Now guys, manufacturing sector is growing. Even supply chain comes under this, okay? Supply chain industry, logistic industry comes under this. In fact, logistic engineer is also an engineer that will apply an industrial engineering concept into their job. So this manufacturing industry is growing and so much requirement, because manufacturing engineer is a more general role. They can work in many industries, not like aerospace engineer, they can work in aerospace industry itself. Okay, so this is a very common role that is applicable to more, even in a manufacturing engineer can work in a aerospace industry as well. Okay, so the Make in India initiative increased the manufacturing sector contribution to 25% of the GDP in the year 2022. This was our aim actually, that was our aim by 2022. Okay. Next is process engineer. So they basically again optimize processes in industries, like they are more related to chemical industry. Okay. So chemical, petroleum and food processing. And what do you need? Process simulation, chemical thermodynamics and plant design. Okay. 4 to 12 lakhs per annum is the average salary range for freshers or 1 to 2 years of experience. Again guys, petrochemical industry and food industry are on a high, and they will be consistent industry, because food industry, where will it go? It will be a consistent growth in this industry, and therefore more specialized role in food industry will be required. Okay, and the Indian chemical industry is expected to be worth USD 304 billion by 2025. Okay, now next is thermal system engineers. So in all the all the profiles where heat exchanger, all the industries where heat exchanger takes place a crucial role, there you would require a thermal system engineer. For example, even in electric vehicles you would require a thermal system engineer to deal with thermal management. Okay, so wherever heat transfer is an issue or heat transfer is desired, you will need a thermal system engineer to optimize the heat transfer or reduce the heat losses. What do you need? Thermodynamics, heat transfer, fluid dynamics. Salary range is from 4 to 10 lakhs for freshers or 1 to 2 years of experience. And again, every industry from electronics to energy requires efficient thermal management, as I just told you. And thermal system engineer will be the specialized role for this industry. And the demand for thermal systems, especially in the electronics industry, because you see, electronics thermal management must be best, because as soon as it starts heating up, its performance starts degrading. So very good thermal management is required in electrical systems, okay, or electronic systems, and it is rise due to increasing integration of electronics in everyday life. Now we are using electronics on a daily basis in our daily gadgets, mobile, laptop. Very frequently, last 10 to 20 years, we have started our life depend on electronic gadgets. Okay, so thermal management system, integration of thermal management with electronic systems will be a very specialized role for mechanical engineers. Okay, so guys, these are the roles that are in demand and is expected to grow in next 10 to 20 years. There will be a consistent growth for these profiles in the next 10 to 20 years. So these are the profiles that you can target. These are the profiles that you can target. Top 10 profile that mechanical engineers can target. Now mechanical engineering profiles are at the still they are at the forefront. It is just that they need specialized training now. In colleges, we are not teaching what is required in industry. So they need upskilling. They need to learn themselves. They need to update themselves according to job market. But mechanical job profiles are on the forefront and will remain on the forefront. Okay. It is important to remember that the best job profile for you will depend on your passion and on your skill, your interest, and your long-term goals. If you are more comfortable with thermal portion, then go to thermal related profile. If you are more comfortable with machine design or structure perspective, then go to those roles. So try to first of all find out what is your long-term goal and what is your interest, and then focus on that. Okay. And of course, actual salary figures and statistics may vary because it is continuously growing. Maybe when you see this lecture, it may have changed. Okay. So guys, I hope that you had a good idea about what are the profiles, what are the skills, and what are the job trends as of now, as of August 2023, we have in the mechanical industry market. And you can have a focused goal. You can shortlist 2 to 3 profiles and particularly focus on those skills. You can again Google search what are the software I need to learn to be a thermal engineer, to be an aerospace engineer, to be a naval architect, and then give 10 days, 1 month, some time you give to learn that software. Read some research papers, what is going on in the industry. Try to at least write a research paper, some 4 or 5, not research paper, but a general, article of what is the problem that particular industry is facing. Make your Wikipedia page. Anyone can make a Wikipedia page. Make your Wikipedia page on a particular topic. So this is where you can stand out from all the candidates that are in the market as mechanical engineers. And nobody can take your job. People will come to you and offer you jobs, guys. Okay. So I hope that you enjoyed this session. And guys, we coming up with Sunday Ka Funda and Super Saturdays. So today only we are going to release Stephen Hawking. I hope that you know who is this person. And I have made this video today. So watch this video. 26th of August, I have released this video. Basically life of Stephen Hawking. He has done tremendous work in black hole and understanding the beginning of the universe. So he has proved theories that were laid down by Albert Einstein. Because Albert Einstein was also a theoretical physicist, he was also a theoretical physicist. So he has extended few work of Albert Einstein, a big name in the quantum theory, and when you go to understand the beginning of the universe, so always the name of Stephen Hawking comes out. So guys, watch this video today on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. So if you are already on the channel, I think you have already subscribed. If you have not subscribed, then subscribe to BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this session. I'll see you in the next session. I will come up with something new for you that will help you improve your life in some way. Okay, chalo. Thank you so much guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.